Risk is our business. That's what the Starship is all about. That's why we're aboard her.
Captain Kirk is boldly and genuinely going to space nearly 250 years before the time of the original Star Trek, if you follow me. We learned yesterday that William Shatner, now 90 years old, will travel on the next Blue Origin space flight due to lift off 1 week from today. He says it is never too late to experience new things, which is true. This morning, a Russian rocket, by the way, carried another actor into orbit, and she's ready to turn the International Space Station into a movie set, as our Liz Palmer reports.
If all goes well, this launch will make movie history. Aboard that rocket, after a summer of training, are actor Yulia Peresild, director and cameraman Klim Shipenko, and cosmonaut Anton Shklyaplerov. Their mission? To shoot a movie about a surgeon, Peresild, who goes into space to save an astronaut's life.
Well, it's a stunt.
Professor Ian Christie, a Russian movie expert, says the project is at least partly political. It's no coincidence that massive publicity around the movie comes just as the Kremlin's struggling with a lethal COVID surge and President Putin's popularity is sagging.
Undoubtedly, it is propaganda. It wouldn't have got the backing.
Because the state's paying for the whole thing.
Yeah. To distract, if you like, from other, bad news. And there's plenty of that around, obviously.
This is Star City outside Moscow, where the film crew trained.
Wow, it really is small.
I know from a visit a few years ago just how cramped they'll be in the Soyuz capsule flying them to the International Space Station. There, they'll shoot in zero gravity, alongside the scientists already living and working there. In Hollywood, space is classic blockbuster material. Think Gravity.
I'm good to go.
And it was a Hollywood rumor about Tom Cruise planning a movie in space with Elon Musk that fired up the Russians. Of course, the competitive element is there, says the movie's director. Tom Cruise also really wants to do this. Russia has had big wins in the space race with America. The first dog in orbit, the first man and woman, and now the first movie. But there's more to it than one-upsmanship.
We can be cynical, but I think we should also recognize that it sort of speaks to something that has this deep roots in Russian culture, a belief that, yes, man should reach the stars.
But then he and she must return to Earth. They've already practiced the landing to face the next critical challenge at the box office. For CBS Mornings, Elizabeth Palmer, London.
And while they're doing that, William Shatner's going up in space.
I'm excited for William Shatner. He's totally right. You're never too old to experience new things.
So I wonder if Scorsese and Spielberg and Tarantino are sitting back thinking, I'm next.
Oh, I'm sure they're already writing their
script
applications. They're like, please let me up.
We'll just be here to cheer them on. Well,
Yeah.
I'll speak for myself. No desire, but I applaud anybody who wants to go.
You're right about that.